Good morning. Today we're doing a website health check for therouterbee.com. Howdy, my name is Kiram from Clear Imaging, and I've been doing digital marketing, web design, search engine optimization, all that good stuff since the early 2000s. I'm conducting this website audit for you today because I want you to learn and gain from my knowledge so you can better grow your business. The goal of this audit is to, one, find areas of improvement on your website, and two, provide you with sound advice and the right solutions. So just want to make it very clear. It's just a brief 10-minute website audit. We don't have time to cover everything, as there are over 200 different factors that Google looks at, but we will go over the major things that stick out so we can make and suggest changes. Let's start right in here. Got the home page. First thing I like to look at is the amount of text. So when Google is comparing your website to your competitors, one of the key factors is amount of text and the quality of that text. So if you have if you break down plumbing into various plumbing services, and then your competitor has a lot more pages on that than you, there's a good chance they're going to rank higher than you. So like water heaters, for instance, if he's got 5, 10 pages all about water heaters and frequently asked questions and debunking myths and past projects involving water heaters, etc., etc., he's going to have a lot more authority than you do if you simply have it listed here as a word. Long story short, content is king. Let's get a lot more content on the home page over here. Let's get 500 words plus on this home page. You can always have more, but as it stands, you might have 100. So let's just take a peek at these inside pages. Contact, we're not too worried about. Gallery, not too worried about these because they don't have a lot of words. Water heaters, speak of the devil, there it is. And services, we'll just see what we've got. So this is a good start. I'd like to see 2 times this. So, get into your mission statement more, get into your values more, get into the team, into the history, make a section for each of those, and try to get a paragraph under each. Try to get to 500 words. Review page is a little thin. It's a bit underwhelming. I'm sure you've got more reviews. You've been in business for a while, so let's get a little more aggressive on harvesting these because we want to create a good impression, and we want to have a really deep page on testimonials. You want it just to be endless, endless, endless. And you want one every 30 days. There was a survey done, prospects are actually expecting to see testimonials within the last 30 days. They want to know, how is this company treating customers right now? So that's 12 per year. You're going to have a very nice big page once you've got all those reviews. So let's get more aggressive. And also it helps you with Google, because then you have a page with thousands of words, and Google loves that. Water heater. This page can definitely use some more text. Again, let's go for 500 words plus. Services page is a good start. I like how you're breaking them down, right, into individual points here. But each service here really needs its own dedicated page. This is good if you just needed to put a website together, but if you want to be pro and if you want to show Google that you're a source of knowledge and that you should be placed at the top, you're worthy of being placed at the top of Google, you want to have a page for each service. And while that might seem exhausting, it's just you can't get the top of Google by just being normal or just being usual. You've got to go all in, and you got to overdo and over deliver. Getting to the top of Google is all about over delivering. So that's a page for every service and 500 words on each page. If you're thinking, well, what the heck am I going to write about 500 words on toilets? Well, you'd be surprised. Again, this is where something like an agency like digital agency like Clear Imaging could come in, and we can create content for you. But long story short is we've got to bulk up this site and make it really substantial. And the services section is a great opportunity for that. I mean, we've got 12 pages right here, 9, 11, right? 11 pages right here that could be built out. And that adds a lot of oomph to your site. So let's close down some of these. By the way, did a speed test over here on Google speed test. Not great on mobile, got a 0, and desktop decent. So makes me wonder if this is a WordPress site. Let's do Control U to open up the source. Control U. And oh yeah, there it is. It's a WordPress site. So WordPress sites can be pretty darn slow. Your site is mobile friendly, so that's great. But a slow site does get a penalization. That's why I bring that up, by the way. Broken links, no broken links. Congratulations. Good job. Just a couple tests there. Take a peek under the hood, so to speak. Coming back to the main site, I see you've got Facebook, got some Yelp and Google. That's great. If you have an Instagram, go ahead and add that as well. Add any of your social accounts. That way Google can associate those accounts with your domain so they can see that relationship. Over here on your social, we've got a few followers, not a whole lot of activity. Got your logo post. This is a nice post. So, yeah, this is good stuff. You got to be, you've got to be weird on social if you want attention, but you don't have to be weird, but you should be different. So the thing with social is, with Facebook and Instagram, the way to actually use it is to boost posts. So you have your service area in Carson City. Let's say you make a little video clip showing a before and after of a plumbing job you did or a drainage job, and it's, you know, you put a bit of effort behind it. You make a nice little video clip. It's like 30 seconds long. It's quality. Maybe it has a little testimonial at the end. Basically, you post that, but then the magic happens when you click on that blue boost button, and then you can show it to your entire service area in Carson City for about 3 cents per view. If it's a really nicely done video, it'll be around 3 cents per view. So really the use for social these days for a small service-based business like yours is to create a nice piece of content like a video, and then just, you know, put hundreds of dollars a month and just saturate your area, hundreds to thousands, depending on your area, and just saturate it. Get everyone to think in their mind that plumbing equals Router B. Like, that's the whole idea with social. Social isn't about getting leads, unfortunately. Like, you could, but it's a bit of a stretch. Social is more about becoming known, and then we hope they eventually start visiting your website and then become a lead. But social is all about getting known. So that's why we suggest creating that nice little video, boost it, show it to everyone in your area, and then regularly post on your page. That's something we can do for you. That's over here in our service. I'm the social media manager. That's what I do. We can tell you more about that later. But in case you've been wondering how to do social in your industry, that is how you do it. It's pretty darn simple, actually. Coming back to the site here, content is king. I mentioned that earlier. And there's another point I want to make on that. If we look at your site and we see our core pages up here, you know, this is pretty typical. And then if you build out services, you're going to have another 11 pages, which is great. And if you fill these up a little bit, it's going to look pretty good. But that just gets you to normal, right? That's just going to get you to, you know, fair to normal to, you know, being what a website should be. But as far as dominating and just becoming a no-brainer to Google, to really get Google's attention, to get to the top of Google and stay there, you need to continuously create content. So you're not going to keep adding, you know, new about pages. Yeah, you can add a testimonial a month, but that's not enough. And you're not going to keep creating new service pages once they're all done. The way to do it is to have a blog, and in that blog you have new articles being created, new content. So it could be an article a week. You might have to do an article every 2 weeks. It might be one a month, but the website has to grow. Nothing stays stable, right? In the world of websites ranking, you're either expanding and building out the site, or it's slowly decaying. That's the actual fact. And if you want to get to the top and stay at the top in Google, you can't get there by just getting it all set and then unplugging. You have to continuously create that content, ever expanding. It's an always growing type of activity. And then your site has 20 pages, and then 30, and then 50, and then you just keep at it. And that's how you really set yourself apart, and you show Google you're a source of knowledge. So that's why I say content is king, and that is the strategy by using the blog. That's what the blog is for. Because where else are you going to put all these pages if we need to add if we need to add over a couple years, 50 pages, where are they going to go? Well, they're going to go in the blog, right? Just plain and simple. Here you are on Google, and so that's my content is king speech. And another aspect that's really important is your Google reviews, are your Google reviews. The more reviews you have, the better you'll perform in the Google Maps generally. And also the more reviews you have, the more of a no-brainer you're going to be for your prospects. Because people want a no-brainer. They don't want to have to, intricately comb through contractors to see who's the safest bet. They want it, bam, right off the bat so they can get back to their life. So if you have more reviews than anyone else in your area, that helps you become the no-brainer. So I really recommend you getting more reviews. Reach out to your past customers, SMS, text messages, emails, phone calls, even letters. Just go all in as a campaign to get more reviews, and that'll really pay off. So getting more reviews is going to help you in your Google Maps, putting more content on your site. You're just building, you're actually investing into your website, and that stays with you. You keep your reviews, that stays, that doesn't go away. So does the content on your site. You're building it up. So you create with reviews and with content a very nice foundation, so to speak, which is always with you. As opposed to ads, where, I do fully support ads, and people should do ads, but if you only did ads, then the second you stop paying for ads is the second you stop getting that flow of traffic, right? With doing lots of reviews and lots of pages, you're kind of building that long-term value into the website. So I always say to do everything, not just one, but that is a strategy, content and reviews for your website. I stand by it. Of course, if you can't be bothered, you got to be running the business and not running around in the business. We can take that stuff off your plate if you want some help with that. We have our services right here. Got our advanced SEO services over here with different packages, right? And the only difference with these, well, the key difference is we're getting more and more content, right? You're getting more and more words on the page, more and more of an impression to Google. So it all depends on your budget, but the more the merrier, and that's the idea. And then over in social, it's all about the posts, how many posts we're doing. So that just about does it here for our audit. And we've been in the game for a long time, since the early 2000s, since before most. We're still in it. We've got heaps of American small businesses sorted out with beautiful web designs, and then also lots of them rocking and rolling in Google, getting to the top of Google. And we only do 100% ethical marketing. We play it by the book because we're in it for the long term, and we know you are as well. So if you're interested, come on down to the contact page, reach out to us, fill out a form, or you can call Sarah directly. If you want more info, I'd love to give you more info. I can do another follow-up video, social or reviews or content ideas, anything you want. I can give you more info on that. All right, so don't be shy. All right, so until then, thank you very much and take care.